Stop scrolling right now and lean in, because what you are about to read is the kind of moment K-drama fans live for, and if you love Dylan Wang and Bai Lu, this is your sign to read till the very end, and subscribe to K-Drama Haven for more stories that shake the fandom and leave everyone talking long after the screen goes dark. There are moments that feel scripted, like a perfectly written drama scene, and then there are moments that happen in real life that feel even more unreal than fiction. One quiet public appearance. A crowd buzzing with soft excitement. Cameras lifted, but not fully prepared. Then suddenly a single unexpected action changes everything and turns an ordinary day into a legendary memory. This is one of those moments. Dylan Wang and Bai Lu have always shared a spark that fans could feel through the screen. Every glance lingered a little too long. Every smile felt a little too personal. Every scene they shared carried a warmth that refused to fade even after the credits rolled. For months, fans whispered about their chemistry. Clips were replayed. Edits were made. Comments flooded social media asking the same question. Is it just acting, or is there something more? Then came the day no one expected. It happened in public. Not on a drama set. Not during a rehearsal. Not under the careful direction of cameras and crew. This time there were no scripts and no second takes. Just real life unfolding in real time. Dylan Wang and Bai Lu appeared relaxed, surrounded by people and flashing lights. Their energy was calm but charged. Fans nearby sensed something different in the air, as if the world had slowed down just enough for something unforgettable to happen. Bai Lu laughed softly, leaning closer. Dylan Wang turned toward her with a look that felt familiar and deeply intimate. The space between them disappeared in a heartbeat. Then it happened. A kiss. Quick yet undeniable. Gentle yet powerful. The kind of moment that makes people gasp before their minds even catch up with their eyes. For a split second, everything froze. Then the crowd erupted. Phones shook. Hearts raced. The internet was never going to be the same again. What made the moment mind-blowing was not just the kiss itself, but the way it felt so natural. There was no hesitation. No cuernis. Just two people sharing a connection that felt real and unguarded. Bai Lu looked surprised but not shocked. Dylan Wang smiled in that quiet, confident way that fans know so well. It was not flashy. It was not exaggerated. It was intimate, and that made it even more powerful. Within minutes, clips spread like wildfire. Fans replayed the footage again and again, catching every tiny detail. The way Dylan Wang leaned in. The way Bai Lu did not pull away. The way both of them looked afterward as if they had just stepped out of a scene written by fate itself. Social media exploded with reactions. Some fans screamed with joy, convinced their favorite on-screen couple had finally crossed into real life. Others sat in disbelief, replaying the video, trying to understand what they had just witnessed. Comment sections turned into emotional battlegrounds filled with excitement theories and heartfelt confessions from fans who had waited for this moment without even knowing it. Was it spontaneous affection? Was it a playful moment taken out of context? Or was it a quiet confirmation of something deeper that had been growing away from the spotlight? The beauty of the moment lies in its mystery. No official statement. No immediate explanation. Just a single captured second that spoke louder than words ever could. And that silence only made the moment stronger. Sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones left slightly unfinished, allowing fans to feel and imagine and hope. For longtime followers of Dylan Wang and Bai Lu, this moment felt like a reward. A soft acknowledgement of the chemistry they had defended for so long. For new viewers, it was an invitation to look closer and maybe start watching the stories that brought these two together in the first place. This is why people love K-drama and the stars who bring these stories to life. Because sometimes the line between fiction and reality blurs in the most beautiful way. Sometimes a single unexpected kiss can remind millions why they believe in connection, timing, and a little bit of magic. If this moment made your heart race and your mind spiral, then you are exactly where you should be. This is what K-Drama Haven is all about. The moments that shock. The scenes that feel unreal. The stories that stay with you long after the screen fades to black. Before you scroll away, pause for 1 second because what you are about to read might completely change how you see that unforgettable moment. And if you want to stay ahead of every twist, every whisper, and every surprise surrounding Dylan Wang and Bai Lu, then stay locked in with K-Drama Haven because part 2 goes even deeper and you will not want to miss what comes next. After the kiss, the world did not simply move on. Something shifted. It was as if a quiet door had opened, and everyone suddenly realized they had been standing outside a story that was already unfolding. The footage continued to circulate, and with every replay, fans noticed more. A hand that lingered just a second longer. A shared laugh that felt private even in public. A comfort between them that does not come from practice or performance, but from familiarity. What truly stunned fans was what happened after the cameras caught that kiss. Dylan Wang did not step away in a rush. Bai Lu did not look flustered or distant. Instead, there was a calm ease between them, like this was not a shocking mistake, but a moment that felt natural to both of them. That quiet confidence spoke volumes, and fans felt it instantly. Online discussions grew louder and more detailed. Long-time viewers began connecting dots from past interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, and award show appearances. Moments once brushed off as friendly suddenly felt meaningful. That time Dylan Wang spoke Bai Lu name with a softer tone. The way Bai Lu eyes always seemed to find him in a crowded room. The subtle smiles exchanged when they thought no one was watching. Fans began revisiting old scenes from their dramas and seeing them through a new lens. Lines that once felt like acting now carried echoes of real emotion. Scenes felt warmer, deeper, more sincere. It was as if real life had reached back into fiction and rewritten everything. Then came the reactions from those around them. People nearby during the public moment described the atmosphere as electric. There was surprise, yes, but also excitement, like everyone knew they had just witnessed something rare. Not a staged moment, not a promotional stunt, but a genuine connection caught by chance. Still the silence remained. No posts.
No clarifications. No denial.
And that silence became its own kind of statement. In a world where every move is usually explained or corrected, this quiet felt intentional. It allowed the moment to breathe and grow in the hearts of fans. Speculation turned into hope. Hope that maybe, just maybe, this was not the end of the story, but the beginning of a new chapter. Fans imagined what it would be like to see them walk together, openly laugh, freely support each other, without hiding behind characters. The idea alone was enough to send waves of emotion through the fandom. What makes this moment so powerful is not just the kiss, but what it represents. It represents authenticity in an industry built on images. It represents a pause in the noise where something real slips through. It reminds fans why they fell in love with these stars in the first place, not just for their looks or talent, but for the feelings they inspire. At K-Drama Haven, we believe moments like this matter. They are the heartbeat of fandom culture. They bring people together, spark conversations, and remind us that sometimes the most unforgettable scenes are the ones no writer could ever plan. And this story is far from over. If you felt your heart race reading this, if you caught yourself smiling replaying that moment in your mind, then do not leave just yet. Subscribe to K-Drama Haven. Stay with us for part 3, deeper breakdowns, unseen details, and everything the headlines miss. Comment your thoughts, share your theories, and tell us, do you believe this kiss was just a moment or the start of something real? Because whatever happens next, we will be right here watching every scene with you.